Live from the pits, late model winner Andy Pickelsimer. Victory Lane got the family all in the picture. $1,200 richer. Do what? It's my narration. We're live. Andy, let's get an interview real quick. First of all, congratulations. How does it feel to be the winner?
It's always great to always be the winner, especially here. It's actually my first win here. I won quite a few races in my career, and win right here, my 15 minutes from the house. It's just this one right here has a meaning to me. My family has won a lot of races here back in the past. My cousin, he races the P7 car and the Sportsman leading the points. Matt Stewart, he wins quite a few here. But I've always had bad luck here. But tonight, it was one of my nights, and we're really happy for this win.
Yeah, the car was on rails. It seemed like all night, especially during that feature. I think did you go from pole to pole?
Yeah, we set fast time and won the heat and finished it off in the feature. The cautions, I was afraid that one caution was going to really hurt us, and but yeah, and I was afraid those cars, on back, about third on back, will start wanting to clean that top off under them cautions, and then I would be a sitting duck. But luckily, we had a good hot rod under us tonight, and but I've got to thank my dad, and he sacrificed a lot my whole life just so I can race, and then I also got to thank Rick Hyman. He wouldn't have to do what he does to put me in awesome equipment, and he does. But like I said, this one's for everybody, and this one right here means a lot. So.
Oh yeah, this one always does. Now, what do you have a nickname?
Yeah, actually, it's Squirt.
I heard about this before we went earlier today in the pits. Tell us how you got that nickname.
It's just, my family's been doing it a long time, and so I've been around a lot of racers and a lot of racetracks my whole life. And my dad and Ronnie Johnson and Chuck Smith, they all had a car one time, and my dad took me down. I was young, and Ronnie said, "What I call him?" And my dad said, "I just call him Squirt," And ever since then, I think everybody's introduced me as Squirt, and I just, took it on from there,
When you get a nickname from Ronnie Johnson, that's pretty cool.
It wasn't from Ronnie, but, that's the first time I think that's what my dad always called me, and I think that's the first time I ever heard, him say that. And ever since then, everybody's always just known me as Squirt. So.
That's pretty cool. First win tonight at Boyd's. It's sweet as can be. $1,200 richer. Now, where is the $1,200 going? Are you going to take any of the family out, or is it strictly going back into racing?
No, it goes back to racing. I mean, it does help a lot where I don't have to take money out of the the work week, but luckily Rick takes care of all the equipment and makes sure I've got top-notch equipment to do what we do. But the $1,200 they go back in tires, because stuff like that's what wins races. So you can't sacrifice that, and you can't be greedy.
That's right. Now, where are you racing anymore? Are you racing tomorrow?
I don't think so. I think I'll take this win and go in the house. I used to race quite a bit. I used to race 40-something times a year to 50-something times a year. In the last 2.5 years, I cut back to every other week. And sometimes I don't even want to do that, because the wins and the races actually mean more when you do that, instead of getting yourself burned out. So I don't want to put myself in that position where I just go. I think I'll take this one and relax and smile on it a little bit. So.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Now, look in the camera. Any shout-outs to anybody? Maybe you want to give thanks to the sponsors that make it possible.
Yes, Home Pros Painting, Hyman Motorsports, Stealth Racing Carburetors. It's a big difference in our program is the carburetors and performance race engines. This power plant is one of a kind. We've won last 2 years. We've won 17 to 18 races out of 20. So this motor right here is one heck of a motor. So Chuck Smith has built one heck of a hot rod, and but there's a lot of them. Devrel Motors, Mark Baines, Team 376. There's a lot of them, but man, they all know they've done their part. So
that's an amazing. Anytime you get to Victory Lane, man, it's sweet. But the first one here at Boyd's, go celebrate with your family. Congratulations. We hope we see you here quite a bit.
All right, thank you.